The Let's Go Farming crew this week is at Silverlands Ranch Limited in Zimba district and will be looking at how to grow pecans with Glaston Siamulena, a pecans manager here. But first, let's join Silverlands Ranch General Manager as he gives us the background of the farm.
Today we at Silverlands Ranch in Zimba, and I just wanted to give you a bit of a background about Silverlands and how we all started. So Silverlands has been operating in Zambia for a number of years, and on this particular location it started with construction of a very large dam, a 13.5 million cubic meter dam, and then from there we did obviously offices, sheds, staff housing, and we then progressed to installation of irrigation. We have a total of 500 hectares of irrigation, 310 hectares of which is under center pivot, and then another 190 hectares is under micro sprinklers where we have our pecan plantation. Our pecan plantation we started in 2019. We planted in 3 phases, a total of 190 hectares, and that's what is a fundamental breakthrough project for Zambia, because it's the first of its kind on this scale, and the idea is that it's going to bring in export revenue for Zambia, because the pecans will primarily be an export crop that we will export all over the world. We also obviously do ranching. The farm's a total of 21,000 hectares, and we do cattle ranching. We have a cattle feedlot, and then we also have cropping sections where we do seed maize and seed potatoes. I think that it's a very good idea to engage with your community and assist where you can, because that's how we all grow together. So we really encourage that at Silverlands. Today we want to focus on our pecan nut plantation, and we've got our pecan nut manager Gladstone, who will hand over to just now, and he will explain to you how we run things and what we do.
Today we are looking at the pecans. We have got 70 hectares of pecans in Silverlands Zimba. So the first stage, we are going to go inside so that I can show you how we do the irrigation system using the micro jet, which was established in 2019. So we go inside and see what's happening inside. We have got a lot of implements in this shed. So the first one, we are going to start with the filters. We have got the pumps by the dam, which pumps water through the filters. When the water comes, before they go into the orchard, they're supposed to go through the filters, whereby all the water, if there are some sort of impurities which may come from the dam, they must be left there by the filters. I want to show you the suction pipe which is coming from the dam. Yeah, so this pipe is bringing water from the dam. Then from there, then the water split into 2 filters. Then from there, then it comes into this pipe, which takes water directly into the orchard. And when it gets outside, we have got the orchard is divided into 2 halves. The other half is on the northern side, the other half is on the southern side. Then from there, then we have got some tanks. These tanks, we have got 6 of them. So what we do, that's where we mix our fertilizers and the chemicals which we apply when we want to apply the pecans on the orchard. Then from the filters, we have got these tanks. So which means if you do tank 3, we put zinc EDTA, which means the other tank, like tank 2, we are going to apply another one, like hormone boost, because we don't want to mix them because they react differently. So if they react differently, if we put them into one tank, when they react, which means you are going to have problems in the microjet. There can be some blockages, so which means we are going to have problems. Then from there, when we put fertilizer, We have got some more outlet pipes from the tanks. These outlet tanks, then they pass through again in the filters. So these filters, in case maybe the fertilizer is not water soluble, from the filters, all the solution should come through the fet kit. That's where the calculation for how much fertilizer or the chemical supposed to be applied in the orchard in each tree. So it must be calculated. Then when the solution passes through the fet kit, then it will also go into the pipeline, which will take it to the orchards. And then from there, this is the computer where we log all the programs which we need to, where we load all the programs for the pecan orchard programs, like the fertilizer, the chemical, all the recipes which we do. We put them into the program so that we know each tree the amount of fertilizer or the water we're supposed to be given per tree. I would have demonstrated you, but due to the load shedding, I cannot demonstrate it to you. Then also the orchard has got 16 blocks. They are divided into quarters. There is block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5, block 6, block 7, block 8, block 9, block 10. Then there's block 11, block 12, block 13, block 14, block 15, block 16. So all these blocks, they have got different areas. Some they are on the lower side, then the other ones they are on the upper side. So what we do, like for example, if we take block number 1 and block number 2 on the southern side, on the northern side. So which means on the southern side, we are going to take block number 9 and block number 12, so that we try to balance, so that each tree must receive the equal amount of fertilizer or equal amount of water per orchard. Yeah, then on fertilizer, we're supposed to apply twice per month. Then irrigation is supposed to do 3 times per week. So which means if we apply, for example, today we apply 1 hour per block. So which means again maybe after a day, which means you're going to apply another irrigation system. Then again, just like that. And then on the fertilizer, I'm still emphasizing, we don't use any type of fertilizer. It is a special fertilizer for the pecans, not every fertilizer. So if you don't know how to, or what type of fertilizer is supposed to be applied on the pecans, it's better you consult before you apply any fertilizer. Then from there, we have got some step ladders, which we use when we want to start pruning the trees. Yeah, so this is step ladders. They are 4 meters high, which we use for pruning the trees. The reason why we prune the trees, we want them to shape them the way we want them to be, like a Christmas tree shape. And also, we don't want to have 2 central leaders, because in the near future, maybe after 10, 15 years, the same trees can be split into 2 halves, whereby, because they are soft trees. So the best way is to prune them so that they can be the way we want them to be in the near future. And they can be there for many years, maybe 100 years. We are going to go for a short break. When we come back, we are going to go in the field so that I can show you what's happening in the field.
Now we join Silverlands Ranching Pecans manager as he takes us through the process of pecans production.
Welcome back, viewers. Remember last time when we were discussing, we were in the filter room, but right now we are now outside in the orchard. I want to show you how the pecan nut tree looks like. So this is one of the example of the pecan tree which we grow, and it was grown in 2019 and it is originally from South Africa. There we have got the rootstock. The rootstock itself, it is a eucalyptus tree. Then from there we bud it. Then on top, that's what we call the pecan nut. That's where we are much concentrated on. We have got 5 types of varieties of pecans. We have got Wichita, we have got Choctaw, we have got Navajo, and the Western.
This is what?
So this tree is what we call a Wichita tree. Then on my right side, this tree is a Navajo tree. So meaning this is a pollinator, this is a female. But both of them, they produce some nuts, but they've got different flavors. Yeah, then the total hectarage for this orchard is 70 hectares. And the orchard is divided into quarters and the blocks, whereby we have got 16 blocks, we have got 4 quarters. So each quarter has got 4 blocks. And then remember, in the future we were saying, we are using the micro jet irrigation. So we have got the black pipe. This black pipe, it is a 15mm pipe which supplies the water into this quarter. When the water comes direct from the filter room, remember, then it comes through, there is a pipe line down here. Then it comes through the valve. So these valves, they open the moment when you switch on the panel or the computer, which means automatically it will open itself according to the way you have set the program. For example, if the program is running for 1 hour, which means this block will open, then after 1 hour it will close itself automatically, which means it will supply the water, this quarter, starting from the first line up to the last line, and it will be sharing water equally. Then from there, then we have got we are using the microjets. So this is the capillary tube, which takes water from the main lateral pipe, and we have got a sprinkler which is divided into some parts. So this is a regulator which regulates water which is supposed to be given per tree, and it can only produce 70 liters in 1 hour. So which meaning if we make a program whereby each tree is supposed to be irrigated 1 hour, which means it will be just the program will just set it into 1 hour program. So which means we can know that this tree is being given 170 liters in an hour. So then from there we have got a nozzle, this one, which takes water from the regulator. Then from there, when the water goes through the nozzle, which means there is a spinning disc, meaning it will spread the water, I think 2 meters radius, so that it can be able to cover the radius of 2 meters. I would have shown the demonstration how it irrigates, but due to load shedding, there's no power. I would have shown you how when we do the irrigation, how it looks like. We irrigate 3 times in a week, and it depends with the weather. In winter, we usually put a 2-hour program per day. So meaning in a week, we should irrigate for 6 hours per tree. Then in summer, if there is rain, we don't even irrigate. We just depend on rain. But this last year, we never irrigated it due to lack of water in our dam. So they've just grown on their own, like normal trees. Yeah, this is the advantage part of growing the pecans. Like I said earlier on, to say we never had the rain, but still more, they have grown on their own. But as Zambians, we depend on maize because it's our staple food. But when we have got drought, which means we cannot able to grow maize. But the advantage part is that whether the pecan has got rain or no rain, it will be growing on its own. So I'm encouraging all the farmers to try and plant the pecans, because when you plant them, they will be there for years. They will be just producing the nuts, I think, for the whole lot of maybe 100 years. Therefore, also, we are expecting each tree to be producing or to be giving us 25 kgs when it is in the full production. In this orchard, we have got 17,896 trees. Just imagine if one tree gives us 25 kgs, then you multiply by 17,896 trees. How much money are we going to make in a year? Then we come to mulching. This is mulching. Then the advantage part of mulching, it helps us hold the moisture. Like in the year 2024, we never had the rain, so the moisture, the mulching helped us a lot, so that we don't have evaporation. It holds the moisture. So farmers, we are encouraging you to put mulch as well, so that they can help you to hold the moisture, even as you are planting some pecan trees. We are going for a short break. When we come back, I'm going to show you how we prune some trees using the step ladders. Welcome back, viewers. This time I'm going to show you how we prune and the tools which we use for pruning. Yeah, this is what we call the pruning shear, which we use for pruning. And this one is a pruning saw, which we use to prune big branches, because this pruning shear cannot afford to prune the big branches. As I said earlier on, we have got different varieties of trees. As for now, we are now coming to the Navajo variety, where we need to prune. And I've got my colleague also, who is helping me to hold the ladder, because it is a 3-leg step ladder, whereby I cannot go and start pruning as far as 4 meters without someone helping me to hold the ladder. As I said earlier on, this is a Navajo tree, but someone who doesn't know cannot tell really exactly the difference between the Navajo and the Wichita tree. The difference is when we look at the back of the tree, this one look a bit dark. Then on the other tree, like the Wichita, it is grayish in color. Then also the leaves, the shape of the leaves also shows that this tree shows the variety of the tree. That's how we know how the trees looks like. I'm going to show you how we prune. So I'm going to go onto a ladder, and we are going to start from the top side, where we have got the central leaders. And remember, we don't want to have 2 central leaders. We need only to have 1 central leader at a moment. Yeah, when you are getting on top of the ladder, you must be careful, otherwise you can end up falling. So this is a central leader. At the moment, we don't have 2 centrals. We have got only 1 central leader. Then from there, which means we can come back using our pruning saw to remove all the suckers which we have on the pecans. Our target is to have a branch after 1 pruning shear, so that we can have a spiral shape. Then also it can help us to have a space whereby the sunlight can able to go into the tree, so that it can able to produce a lot of pecans. As for now, I'm busy pruning, removing all the suckers. Remember, we are using the pruning shear, not the pruning saw, because these branches they are still very small. And also these trees, these branches, which we don't prune, in this year they are going to produce some nuts. The importance of pruning is, one, to train the tree the way we want them to be, then also for them to have enough sunlight in every angle when the sun rises, and also the time when the sun sets, so that it can able to have all the tree, it can able to receive sunlight. Then the down part is our aim is to have no branch from down up to 1 meter high. So which means like this one, we must remove it, and this one also. Then this side they can grow 2 meters. If also this side is 2 meters, then also this side 2 meters, 2 meters. And the line is from one line of a pecan to another one is 8 meters. Then the gap in between the trees is 5 meters. Each tree is supposed to be pruned accordingly, so that we train them the way we want us to be. Like for example, the pecans, we want to make them a Christmas tree shape. That's the aim. Then from there, we also do spraying using some tractors, because each and every tree or each and every crop is supposed to be sprayed. So we spray each and every after 3 months, so that if there are some insects, there are some weevils, we spray them, then so that at least we don't have any diseases. So as for now, we are closing for this one. Then we are going to another stage. I'll show you how the nuts looks like. Welcome back, viewers. We are now at the last stage. Remember where we were last time, I was showing you how we prune. So right now I want to show you how the pecans, the nuts itself, looks like. Then remember, if we, for example, 1 kg of a nut can give you a 300 kwacha, which means at the full production, each tree is supposed to give us a 25 kg. When you multiply 300 kwacha times 25 kg, roughly it can give you somewhere 7,500 kwacha, which means per tree. Just remember, if we have got 17,896 trees in an orchard, multiplied by 7,500, so which means per year. So which means we are going to have a lot of farmers, a lot of money. So I'm encouraging you all farmers to plant the pecans. Then as for now, this is the stick which we are using to remove the nuts. But on the full production, we are going to have the machine we call a shaker, whereby it will be just holding the back of the tree, then it shakes it. So meaning all the nuts will be falling down, then there will be a sweeper. So which means the work will be just very small. The people will be just collecting some nuts one by one and put them into the bags. This is a cluster or a bunch of the pecans, but each cluster is supposed to have 8 to 10 nuts per cluster. So as for this one, we have got only 3 nuts in a cluster. So I'll try to pull this cluster and show you how the nuts looks like. Yeah, so these are the pecans, how they looks like. And the way they looks like, they are now almost getting ready. When they are ready, they open themselves, then there is a seed inside. This is what we call a pecan. That's where, this is the one which we sell, or the one which we eat. I'll open it and see inside how it looks like. So I'm opening it, so it looks brownish in color. So this is how it looks like inside. And the one, if you want, you can fry it, or you can just eat it just like this. Yeah, so the benefit, I'm gaining protein in my body right now as I'm eating this nut. So our market, we sell them in China. They are for export. For those who are interested in the pecans, they should come to Silverland Ranching, Zimba area, so that we can teach you and show you how you can able to plant the pecans, so that you can make more money.
We have now come to the end of the program, and we are looking at how to grow pecans here at Silverlands Ranch Limited in Zimba district of Southern Province. Hope the information gotten here has been helpful to you, our viewers. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mutinta Nyanga.